things during this show, one of the things that we announced throughout last week was the Green City project. And this morning, many newspapers are capturing the Green City projects. They broke grounds for the construction of the Green City. We've been joined on the line by Samo Atikwekwe, who is Deputy Managing Director, State Housing Company Limited. Good morning to you, sir, and thank you very much for your time.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
I hope you're well.
I'm good, my good.
Great. There are many questions I'd like to ask about the SIC, but maybe that will be for another day. I say SHC, State Housing Company Limited. But that will be for another day. But first, explain to us what this whole Green City concept is about. Exactly what are you trying to do at State Housing?
Okay, so basically what we are doing is we are building and selling. We are building and selling. That's what State Housing does. But with this particular project that was President Carter sought for us to commence, we are going to use technology, compared to what previously we have done. We are going to use technology to construct these buildings. And using technology implies that it will affect prices positively. It means the prices will not be as high as usually our prices are. Although, even on the prevailing market, our prices are higher, or they are high relatively in terms of the definition for affordability, they are still reasonable compared to the private sector. But with the use of technology, our prices are even going to be more reasonable or even more affordable within context. It's going to be about 1,000 houses. The first phase is 214. Most of the first phase units are going to be 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom houses. Again, in terms of the price, the president assured us that he's going to get the Minister for Roads to construct the roads for us, and then the drainage and other facilities the government is willing to absorb, which also implies that the prices will even be cheaper. But if we were to do all of these things, it would definitely impact the price upwards. And so we are building and selling. State Housing Company is a public liability company. We are not under government subvention, and so we are a profit-making organization. But with some flexibility in terms of our prices because of the fact that we are a government institution. So we don't target making abnormal profits. Something just reasonable to keep us going, but we are profit-making, and our prices are not too exorbitant on the market.
I see. That's interesting. Okay. So, like I said, there are many questions to ask about State Housing, but I just want to. Why do you call it green? When you say Green City, how different will this be from the other projects you have done?
So, green because one of the very important policy of His Excellency President is the climate change issues. And so because of the issue of climate change, we are encouraged to use climate change technology in our construction. So ordinarily we use block and cement and all of those things. This time, the technology that we are using is, if you like, it's compatible with climate change features. And then within the enclave as well, we are also not going to destroy our trees, all the trees, because we want to build. So if we were to finish the project, you will see that the place will look very green. And it's not just the big trees, but the technology that was used in the construction are friendly to the environment. And that is why we use the term green.
I see. So you're taking into consideration part of the green agenda that you're building to protect. Whilst you're building, you're cautious about the environment where you're building in.
Exactly. Because that is one of the important policies of the president. And so, just like the 24-hour economy policy, we also operate a 24-hour, products over here. Because we are not on an island. And so when the president comes out with policy initiative, our duty is to incorporate them. And so with the 24-hour, we have incorporated. With the green policy, we have also incorporated. And that's why we are using technology to be sure that our buildings are friendly to the environment so that the people in the enclave can benefit.
Why the choice of, correct me if I'm wrong, is it the Dedesua?
Dedesua.
Yes. Why? Is there a particular reason you chose that location?
Have you been to Dedesua yourself?
No, not at all.
You should be there to see the land. Very beautiful. The land of play is beautiful. They are very beautiful land. And it's good for purpose. It's fit for purpose. So that is one of the reasons. The other reason is that, land is very expensive in Greater Accra and Ashanti region. In this particular situation, the His Majesty Otunfo Asantehene donated the land to us. So we didn't buy the land. And once the land has been donated in a very good area, we think that it's fit for purpose. The site is good for housing. It's a new developing area, and you should have been there. That is why it's a very beautiful city. The land, the street is good, it's nice. And you should come and see the type of buildings that are springing up in the area. And so we want to add value to the community as well.
Interesting. And the plan is to ultimately build 1,000 housing units. Do you have a time period within which you want?
Within 5 years.
Within 5 years? Yes. You say you're starting with the first, is it 240?
The first phase is 214.
214?
Yes, please.
Okay. And you said it will be mostly 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom apartments?
A few 3-bedroom, because the target is also for the middle class and then the lower class. And so if you have a 1-bedroom self-contained, a young man, a young woman coming up, or a new family, new married couples with a family, they can start in a 1-bedroom self-contained with opportunity to expand. So if you are 1-bedroom and later you want to expand, make it 2 or 3, there will be enough land space around for you as an individual to seek for permission to vary plan. And then we will grant you the consent, and then you can vary the plan and have 2 or 3 more bedrooms attached to the original plan. So, but we are making it affordable in the sense so that young workers, young couples, and all of that can buy 1 or 2. 3, then it's becoming more expensive, and so the target audience will be quite small. But for 1-bedroom, many people will be able to afford it to begin life, and that's our target. But a lot of people, the youth, the youth in this country constitute, if my facts are right, close to 60%. And so whatever we are doing, we are targeting the youth so that they can be able to afford. That is 40 and below, or 35 downwards, so that they will be able to afford. And 1 2-bedroom, I think that is quite reasonable for people to afford. We also have the mortgage finance with EcoBank and then Republic Bank. So if you have cash, and in Ghana, we always want to encourage taking so much cash to go and buy something. But we should be able to use this to financing model. And you should be able to pay, if you are having a very good, reliable job, you should be able to pay within 15, 20 years. So these institutions, either EcoBank or Republic Bank, these institutions, we signed MOUs with them. So if you want to use a mortgage financing model, we would help you secure funding from them, and then we'll be able to pay between 15 to 20 years. It's so flexible that you wouldn't even feel it. And after 15, 20 years, you own your own building, which is not too bad.
Have you started work?
Come again?
Have you started the construction project?
No, it was just this Saturday that we cancelled. So this week we are going to begin. And we are ready for it. So we are beginning this week.
Okay. And how soon? What was the plan with the first 214? When do you plan to complete it?
Within 1 year, 2 years. No, maximum of last quarter of 2027, we should be able to finish the first phase.
Which means you already have the money available to do the work.
Yes, we do.
Oh, great. Then let me conclude by asking you why you call it a city.
This is why it's a city. It's a city.
Okay.
Nima is a city. Sukura is a city. Latibia is a city. That's why it's also a city. So why not?
Okay, because I was thinking a city will be self-sustaining, meaning you'll be generating jobs within this whole establishment. People will work within it.
From somewhere.
Okay.
And so the city must open up. Kumasi, the region is made up of different cities, and the Deswa is one. So we are investing in the Deswa in Ashanti region to open up that economy, the Deswa economy, and it will attract more people, and then the economy there will open. Even within the next 1 year, we are bringing new businesses. People will come and sell, and people will sell all kind of products. It will attract new people. Then see the opportunity in the community, and roads are going to be done. So obviously, jobs, construction, and all of this. And so that economy within that period will boom. And then after that, you see a new city with value addition, and that will also be good for the economy of the Deswa and Ashanti region. So yes, it's a city. We are only modernizing the city.
Okay. Thank you for speaking to us this morning. Of course, we'll be monitoring what you're doing. We'll also find time so that either you or your CEO can pass through. We'll have a much more comprehensive conversation on the state housing company. So we'll be in touch. Thank you.
We're more than willing to do that.
Oh, that'd be great. Mr. Samuel Atukwe is Deputy Managing Director, State Housing Company Limited. So they've started a project, the Green City Project at Dedeswa, in the Ashanti region. First, what they plan to do is deliver 214 housing units. The total plan is 1,000 housing units, but first is 214 units. The total that they want to work on, like I said, is 1,000 units. Well, we'll also be turning to one more discussion shortly. We'll be turning to another discussion shortly because if you recall,